Hello everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm going to be showing off some gameplay of my new Galarian Weezing Dark Type Toolbox deck. We're getting into a game here, but first of all, I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video, if you subscribed, or if you just left a comment. All those things would really help me out to help the channel grow and to help me produce better content as well. But so getting into the game here, we see our opponent chose the coin flip in 1, so fortunately I'm going to choose to go first. We'd see a pretty solid start by us, though. Not the best, but it could certainly be worse, and we probably have the turn 1 Ascension. We are against a Gossifleur, so, this is a Lapras VMAX deck, which is pretty interesting. You see them just attached to the active, though. This should be a pretty solid matchup. They're probably going to get a Snom, they're going to get Crobat to see some more cards, so they don't have the best of hands. But it should be a pretty good matchup because we can, of course, ability lock them. And they missed the Snom as well, so that's very good for us. We can just probably quick ball away this Drizzile here. We're not going to be needing, we're not going to be able to use any of these cards, honestly. And we didn't prize any Drizzile, so losing a few early shouldn't be the end of the world. But we can just grab ourselves a Sobble. Take another quick peek into the deck there, though. Our prize cards seem pretty reasonable this game, nothing horrible. We are down in energy, but we should be able to draw into it. So I'm not going to grab anything off of that. Just bench the Sobble, and I'll bench the Magikarp. Because I could certainly see that being useful in this matchup, probably helping fix up some of the math here or there. So we could Crobat for 1, but that doesn't seem very good. So I feel like we just pass here. We have Weezing in hand. We unfortunately missed the energy to Ascension, but it should be fine. They don't have a Snom up, so we'll see them get, an Eldegoss. So they're probably going to just get, like, a water. This doesn't even really matter. Do get Marty, unfortunately. Our hand was solid, but a Marty shouldn't be too bad either. We have a good amount of Ball Search left in the deck, so I feel pretty confident. And this hand's not great, but it's certainly not horrible either. We see them quick ball away another water, so they don't have a few water, and then they finally get themselves that Snom. But I feel like we're okay. They're not applying a ton of pressure at the moment. Let's see, they're gonna Body Surf to accelerate energy. So I think they have the KO next turn, if I remember correctly. Or they accelerate. So they accelerate and retreat. So that's fine. So definitely Evo Incense here. Grab myself a Drizzile. We have one of our Chilean Mantalions in our hand. So I'm a little bit hesitant to research, but it's probably fine because we have both other copies in the deck. You can probably just stick this Dark Energy on the active, the Air Balloon on the Medicham, and then play down this Drizzile to grab ourselves a Professor's Research. We'd also get a Dark Energy in the discard pile, which is pretty solid. If for some reason we have to Raihan without the Coffin getting knocked out. And there are a few other reasons, notably Galarian Moltres, but we see we can just Poison this turn, which is pretty good. Overall, our board's not insane by any means, but we have the Marnie in hand, we have a Drizzile in play, so we can draw some more cards. Down in a couple Incense, so we probably won't be able to grab the Sword and Shield Inteleon, but we're probably okay overall. Just see a Marnie by our opponent, so that's actually pretty nice. We do lose some energies, which can be hard to find in this deck, but overall we'll probably be fine, and we'll probably see some more Sobbles. We don't, but we see an Inteleon, so this hand's pretty nice. I'm honestly just wondering how my opponent's going to choose to route this game, because, of course, we are applying some pressure to their bench. The Chilling Rain Inteleon, as soon as we get that up. We are unfortunately down a couple of Drizziles, but that should be up and running pretty soon. We may play this Sword and Shield Inteleon, but we may just hold off and just Marnie. So You see them play the Capacious Bucket to grab some energies. One thing I'm wondering is if they do play Escape Rope in their deck, but no, we just see the Body Surf. So we're fine with that, and they're probably going straight back into that Crobat there. We see another Coughing, which is pretty nice. I feel like one thing I'd like to do here, I'll just Marnie, but I guess I can't really KO the Snom with Medicham. That'd be nice if I could, but that's not really like doable. We do see some pretty good cards though. So I think we just play the Sobble and probably just Poison here. It'd be nice if we had some more energy, but it's all kind of like in the bottom of the deck. So we could try to like shuffle it with one of our items, but I feel like Severe Poison's just fine here. They may take the KO on their turn, but that should be okay. Because they're only going to be taking one prize card. We see them get the Frostmoth in play. That's completely fine. That's not going to do anything as long as we have the neutralizing gas Weezing. So that's just pretty much useless. If they have a boss, or if they have like rope or something, it could cause some problems. But overall, it should be fine. They don't really need to do that much damage anyway. We see they actually play Melanie, so that'll help them out some this matchup. And they have a bunch of ones to discard, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. We see them playing other Snom as well, which honestly we really love, because that would allow us to take some KOs with the Medicham. And we see him play another Gossifleur as well, which is really nice. We see the Ocean Loop, but that's honestly perfectly fine with us. Setting up the Medicham with free retreat, but see a Quick Ball here. So I'll Quick Ball away a Quick Ball, grab ourselves. Probably honestly, here's where we get Galarian Zigzagoon. And just play that down. And take a KO on, I suppose, the Gossifleur. That's pretty good. You can scoop up our Drizzile. Let's see, I need to make sure I order these right. Intelligent Engines can be a little difficult to use at times, but you just need to do this right, not get too confused. At times I have, admittedly, gotten a little bamboozled by the engine, but we can just grab ourselves Raihan, and grab another card off of that. So that's fine. Or actually, we need to grab the energy off of that. So grab a basic. Actually, I made a slight misplay here. I'm just gonna retreat into the Coughing, which is fine. We need to go for the Medicham play next turn. Gives me the Inteleon. Slight misorder of cards there, but it should be fine. I'll save the Goon for next turn. Just Galarian Weezing here. Hopefully they don't KO us. That'd be unfortunate. And as I said, the engine can be pretty difficult to play at times. Also probably should grab that Hiding Energy. But we should be okay. We see we're down some resources, but I think we're in a decent spot. So we probably see them. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do here. Just another Body Surf, so that's fine. Switching back to the bench there, and sending up the Snom. Okay, so we see a Marnie, which we're fine with. So right here, we're gonna grab ourselves a Drizzile, of course. And play that down. Realistically, going for the poison play isn't horrible here, so we don't really want to risk losing that. So I'll probably play it pretty safe. Give ourselves this Inteleon, so we can start chipping away at their bench a little. Mine doesn't feel great because their hand's not very solid, but it doesn't feel horrible either. So they're down a few waters. I can probably just marinate them here. I could have gone for research, but losing more of those cards doesn't feel particularly good. So we see some pretty solid cards, most notably this Galarian Moltres, which we can start accelerating onto. We have a Hiding Energy as well, which I could definitely see attaching to the Sableye here. Yeah, I like that a lot. We can just quick shooting their Lapras in case they decide to go in with that. And then just attack with the Galarian Weezing. What's really nice about Poison is that if they, we clearly don't KO them here, but we can KO them assuming they don't retreat, which they very well might, but if they don't, they will get KO'd going into our turn, which will mean that they have to send up something just to take a big beating, probably get KO'd, or something that's just going to get hit around, but we do see them retreat. It does force them to make that play, though, which is nice. We see double, second Frostmoth save, double Frostmoth, double Eldegoss, but it's not too good for them, specifically when we are applying all the pressure, or maybe even lack thereof, with Weezing. We see a research, though, and they got rid of Stomp because they definitely aren't needing that. We see a Lapras, which we're fine with, and we know we're not going to get boss's orders, so that's fine. In fact, pretty good. Let's see, we have the one Dark Energy in the discard, so you can just send up this Medicham here. We are down all of our Galarian Weezing, so definitely don't want to be benching that Coughing. You see the one Dark in our discard. I'm honestly just feeling going. I feel like KOing that Frostmoth is pretty good. Just taking surprises, and then we might hopefully finding ourselves an energy. So Raihan right onto this Medicham. Grab ourselves maybe the Galarian Zigzagoon. We could grab the Inteleon, but that does reduce our number of outs. No, actually, what we want to grab here is a Scoop Pet. We can. This guy has 50 HP, so yeah, Scoop Pet will definitely do the job. Gonna ping this Frostmoth. We're just in a really good spot here, where we scoop up net this Inteleon, play back down the Sobble, and play this Inteleon right again. Then we just quick shooting that same Frostmoth, and we can go for the Yoga Loop. Just right onto that Frostmoth, and we see another card, so just in a great spot here. We won't get the ability lock the rest of this game, unfortunately, but we do get some extra turns, which you can't complain about. We see another level ball, which is really nice. Just need to grab this Galarian Zigzagoon to hit the right amount of damage. 5 counters should definitely get us there, though. So that's fine. Just place that right there. You have the Drizzile for our one-up energy switch. I believe we may be able to use Raihan. Raihan's not in the deck anyway. I think we're going to play both of them, but that's fine. Just have the energy switch, though. We do have the air balloon as well. We definitely want to Marnie here to see some more cards. And they don't have a Lapras on the bench because they actually had a full bench last turn. So not too much they can do to respond next turn. Definitely want to ping their active with the Inteleon in order to get the KO here. Then we can just retreat into the Sableye, probably attach to this Galarian Moltres here, and hit him with the Crazy Claws for the KO. So that's really nice. We get to see a couple of prize cards here as well. You see a Marnie, which is nice, and another Dark Energy, as well as one final prize being the Quick Ball. So that's just really good. Assume send up the free retreat Crobat, so that's fine with us. You see them swing up another Lapras, and they probably have the KO now that they have extra other abilities, and they certainly have enough water energy in deck to be able to power that guy up. However, if they had just attacked with a V, we do win on our turn through the Inteleon and then the Galarian Moltres. It's something that you can easily forget about or just choose not to include, but it is a really, really good card because it can just take KOs on weaker Pokemon, especially these Pokemon V. I see them getting really loaded up here, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. You see them go for that Ocean Loop, solidifying the game for us. And we see the power of this deck with all these different options. The Medicham, the Moltres are certainly very important in the decks. Just good Dire Flame Wings, hit them with the Inteleon, and then take the KO with Moltres for game. And we see the concede by them. So you see the really insane power of this deck. As I said, I appreciate if you liked the video and commented what you'd like to see more of, as well as the thoughts on this style of video, the style of deck, and all that good stuff, as well as a subscription. That'd be really nice. It really helps the channel grow, and can't wait to see you in the next video.